What's going on, guys and gals? It's a Flying Radish here, and today I have a rather interesting topic to discuss. This has been one that's been on my mind for a while, and so I figured that making a video on it would have to suffice. It would have to do. So, Call of Duty as a franchise, you know, not just one particular studio, but as like the entire franchise that it really is. You know, the 3 developers that we currently have, they've put in a lot of titles over the years. They've added a lot of things. But I wanted to focus on a few things in particular that were just the greatest additions ever made to Call of Duty that we just simply take for granted now. Like we just expect it, and you know, we don't exactly appreciate it, I guess you could say. So without further ado, I just want to jump right into it. So the very first thing that I wanted to talk about was the red/orange hit marker. Now this came out in Call of Duty Ghosts, and the red/orange hit marker, if whoever is watching this doesn't know, is something you get when you get the final bullet, the final kill on somebody. So I'm sure it'll show it here in just a minute in this gameplay. Like right there, the orange hit marker popped up. So why is that a big deal? I mean, for some people that just jumped into Call of Duty, that might not seem like a very big deal. It might not seem very important. But for the very long time, you know, covering most of the Infinity Ward games, you actually didn't necessarily know when you got the kill. Sure, you got the score to pop up, but the extra little visual, the visual stimulation, I guess you could say, was very helpful. Just because if you're on a tear, if there's a bunch of people, it helps to know who's dead, who's not, and how exactly you're going to like position your gun for the next kill, etc., etc. So, like I said, that came out in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I really liked that addition because this is about to get sciencey, but when you're looking at something, the very first thing you see is red and like like a deep dark orange color, which is pretty much red anyway. So seeing that pop up on screen is like the automatic notification that you got the kill. Even if now you don't recognize that you are visually looking for that, you really are, because when it's something that's been in the game for, you know, a few years now, and it was a really big game changer for a while. So that to me is one of the larger ones that I think is really overlooked, actually, and that guy just decimated us there. So the next one I want to talk about is kill streak medals. So this is something that was in Halo since like the dawn of Halo, literally. So kill streak medals for Black Ops, it would be like, you know, bloodthirsty, ruthless, nuclear, whatever you want to say. But that actually wasn't in the game for a very, very long time. Not until Black Ops 2, I believe. Maybe Black Ops 1. I can't really remember if it was in Black Ops 1 or not. But it took a long time for them to add it, though, comparatively to Halo, where you had like the kill streak medal. So obviously in Halo, there weren't exactly kill streaks or, you know, score streaks like there are in Black Ops, just because it was always a gun-based game. And of course, Call of Duty is a very gun-based game to begin with anyway. Excuse me. But regardless, it's always nice to know exactly where you are, you know, in terms of the game, in terms of how you're doing. Especially if you've gotten some lethal kill streaks on, and you've been actually getting them throughout the game. So say you have, like I have equipped right now, UAV, a Talon, and a RAPS. And you get your RAPS and you call them in. Life is good, and you have a crap ton of kills, right? And you just don't know where you are in terms of like your gunplay. So hopefully you get a few more kills, and then a kill streak medal pops up, and there you go. That's how you know where you are in terms of like your gun streaks. And kill streak rewards are also important for another thing, because they allow you to like know exactly when you're going to be getting something approximately. So for UAV in this game, it's 5 kills rather, not games, God. So in those 5 kills, as soon as you see the bloodthirsty medal pop up, you know you're going to get a UAV, and that also means you're only 1 kill away from a counter UAV. So I mean, again, it's just this extra little visual thing, and it's also like bragging rights. You know, you see like all these people with nuclear medals, and you're like, hey, look at me, I can do this. I have these kill streak medals. They're hard to get, and it's not only bragging rights, but it helps you out in game and pads your stats, man. I just think it was a really great addition that some people really overlook at this point. And you know, it's hard to explain, but I think it's really important that this game actually has this now. So the final one that I wanted to talk about today was rolling and stacking kill streak rewards. So this I would say is the biggest of all of them. Of the two that I've mentioned and of anything else that's been added, I truly think that this is the biggest and the best thing that has ever been added to Call of Duty. So back in Modern Warfare 2, you're going off. You know, you get your Predator into your Harrier into your EMP or your chopper gunner or something like that. Get a ton of kills, life is good, but then all of a sudden you realize that you can't actually get any more kill streaks. That's because in Modern Warfare 2 and a lot of the earlier Call of Duty games, once you got your kill streaks, that was it. You weren't allowed to get them again. Until you died, that is. So there was actually incentive to die in those games. I believe that a lot of the Call of Duty franchise makers decided that there really shouldn't be incentive to die in the game, because that's how I felt in Modern Warfare 2 when I got my EMP. I was like, well, I might as well just die now, right? So then I can restart my kill streak. Or I, you know, got my highest kill streak, whatever it might be, and I just think to myself, like, all right, I might as well just die at this point, because there's no point in continuing on. There's no point in actually, like, you know, applying myself to get any more kills with my gun, because it's not going to work toward anything at this point, besides, like, challenges and all that. So, rolling / stacking kill streaks are super huge in this game. Like, you saw me earlier in the game, I got my wraps, and then I got my UAV over again. So that addition, I think, is something that some people will just look clear over, because it's just, like I said, it's expected in these titles now that we're going to get rolling or stacking kill streak rewards. So I think that that is the biggest thing that people take for granted, and that's like one of the biggest things that people don't realize, like how good that was to be added into the game. It gives you more incentive to stay alive, it gives you more incentive to do well, and on top of that, I mean, it makes you feel good knowing that you're, you know, rolling through your kill streaks and you're actually like doing something well with your life, instead of, you know, just getting to a certain point and then going, oh, well, I might as well die now. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are there any additions that I missed? I think these are the three biggest ones that I can think of, and I'm trying to be universal with this. I don't want to just encompass one Call of Duty. I want to try and go for most of them, or all of them even. Like the 2 of the 3 I mentioned were for basically all the Call of Duties now. But anyways, guys, the video is coming to an end here. It was a pretty close game for a while. I hope you I hope you did enjoy this gameplay commentary, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot trying to grow my channel here. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.